Welcome back to the Indira Gandhi Arena, built in 1982 for the Asian Games, and then they renovated it for the 2010 Commonwealth Games. Match 3 is upon us on quarter-final Friday, and it's another women's doubles featuring Yuki Fukushima and Mayu Matsumoto of Japan up against Jeong and Lee Yun-woo of Korea. And they're improving, the latter pair. Here's the women's doubles draw. We've just seen Beck and Lee go through. And now we're going to move to that third match down. Fukushima and Matsumoto will be favourites. But what we've seen of Jeong and Lee lately, this might be a real match. So here come the players. We watched Jeong and Lee, didn't we, Bobby, in Malaysia, and I was very impressed by them. Moved up 5 spots since that tournament last week.
Yeah, they really impressed from early on in the week. We had a match I thought was going to be a bit more one-sided, and the Koreans did terrifically well, reached the semi-final. Fukushima drops her racket on the way through. Hopefully that's not an ominous sign.
Okay, let's see if we can listen into the toss. 1-1, by the way, on the head-to-head.
We have the black and the red. Black figure and red figure. This side. Who'll receive? Who'll serve?
Yeah, the last meeting was won by the Japanese. That was in the French Open as recently as October in the round of 16. The victory that Jeong and Lee had, by the way, wasn't that long ago either, only back in July in the Japan Open. So won't be an intimidation factor, you wouldn't imagine. Currently ranked 6 in the world. Fukushima obviously was ranked 1 with Sayaka Hirota, with whom she won 3 World Championship silver medals and 11 World Tour titles. And of course Matsumoto was ranked 1 with Wakano Nagahara, a couple of World Championship golds. They've won 2 World Tour titles as a pair, the Malaysia Open and the French Open. Haven't been extended so far in either match. This is going to be a lot tougher though today. So let's have a look at their opponents on the other side of the net. Jeong Na-eun, Lee Yun-woo. And there you see it, 14 now in the world. They were 19 last week, but having got to the semi-finals in Malaysia, where they lost to the eventual winners, Liu and Tan, they've jettisoned themselves up the rankings. 25 years of age, Jeong Na-eun. Of course, won Olympic mixed double silver with Kim Won-ho in Paris. And they also have not been unduly troubled so far this week. 2 very straightforward victories. So something has to give here. Neither of these pairs have lost a game here in Delhi. Chetiyarath Rajiv of India is in the umpire's chair for this one. Shakir Hussain Naga also from the host nation.
Amazing to think how many partners Jeong Na-yeon's had over the years. This partnership probably 9 or 10 months old now.
Well, it's another candidate for most tape of the day. So many of these players carrying little niggles and knocks.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the right, Yuki Fukushima and Mayu Matsumoto, Japan. And on the left, Jeong Na-eun and Lee Yeon-woo, Korea. Yuki Fukushima to serve 2, Lee Yeon-woo, love all, play.
So here we go, second of the women's doubles quarterfinals. Liu and Tan, by the way, currently on court 3, the number 1 seeds, the women's doubles. Well, we saw the number 6 seeds in our last match, Beckany. I think suffice to say, Bobby, that the number 5 seeds, Fukushima and Matsumoto, have a somewhat more attacking approach generally.
Yeah, depending on who they're playing. We watched them against Beckenley last week and it wasn't the case, and I think that's just purely a style clash.
All.
I mean, all the pairs are looking to attack, but it's the mid-court where that sort of style of game comes into play in doubles. There, for example, Matsumoto gets the shuttle in the mid-court, has a choice. She can block soft and follow it, she can drive hard and stand her ground, she can go back over the top. The Koreans that we saw earlier almost never block soft and follow.
1.
It's always driven back hard or fired up over the top again. You watch Liu and Tan play, and they will look to either block and follow or cross-drive and counter and follow anyway. They're so aggressive. What impressed me last week about these two, Jeong and Yi, was they're trying to follow that style too. They're trying to be a bit more aggressive in the mid-court. Trying to find space and then get into a attacking formation. A little bit of disagreement there between whether the shuttle should go up or down.
Wouldn't mind, but they won the point.
Some long rallies in this opening game. Yuki Fukushima with a touch of class.
Over. 3-2.
Change of rackets. Survives.
Yeah, did that very impressively, but to no avail in the end.
4-2.
Question I've been asked by several people that aren't badminton aficionados, very curious as to whether doubles players ever practice that off court, get a new racket, back on court again routine.
Play.
I don't think I've ever seen it being practiced. Although I have seen two strings go in the same rally, and both players, one from each side I think it was, run off to get a new racket.
So temporary singles.
Oh, not in the same moment though.
Okay.
That would be quite fun, wouldn't it?
Drift is still fooling some of these women, you know.
5-2.
There's a couple out the side that have probably started on the line and just moved. There you see it, just moved away.
So it's over. 3-5.
That's aggressive defensive drive. Madness from Matsumoto. Off balance going cross. Partner no chance.
Again.
Yeah, they need to learn quickly here.
It's over. 6-3.
Got to play more into that singles rear corner and let the drift take that out into the tram lines. They're actually
7-3.
in attack. They're actually better that way around. Fukushima at the back. Big wingspan of Matsumoto. Trying to get it past her in the mid-court is going to be challenging. Good counter. See, that's where they're trying to make something happen in defence.
8-3.
A lot more aggressive, that cross drive into space. One of them follows it.
So it's over. 4-8.
Out.
5-8.
A little bit complacent, I think, from Matsumoto.
That's a lovely piece of deception. Back of the court
So it's
from
over.
Fukushima.
9-5.
2, maybe 3 times. She's hit the winner with that drop shot. Good deception, yeah. Creating confusion down the middle.
10-5.
What we saw in the previous match, didn't we, how much more comfortable it was on this side of the court for Beck and E. I know we're a long way off the end of this first game, but I suspect the Koreans will find more success also. Oi, that was nice. Well played.
Service over, 6-10.
Well, it's a handy lead, and they've started well, the Seeds. 11-6 at the mid-game break.
그렇게 해갖고 걔를 계속 뛰게 해갖고 후반에 두 번째 게임에 승부를 건다고 하더라도 지금 몇 개야 지금 후쿠시마 페인트 드로우 생각 계속 뛰면서 그 생각 랜댕이야.
Code 1, 26. Code 1, 26.
なんじゃない方がフォア側こうなっちゃう。そうすると流れで狙わしてる。あのままでいく。
11-6. Play.
So looking to build on what was a very solid performance for Fukushima Matsumoto in the first half of this opening game.
Nicely done from Fukushima. Jeong feels she should do better there. Somebody of her experience.
Thirteen, 6. Service over, 7-13.
Yeah, good cross-drive defence. Forcing Matsumoto in that previous rally to cover a lot of ground.
7.
Can't afford service errors though, the Koreans. Scoreline the way it is. Almost have to play near faultless badminton from here.
Oh, you want a touch.
Literally crawled over the tape, didn't it?
7.
Sat there for an age on top of the net. Did well to get that back, actually.
Oh. 16-7.
Well, I've got to say, this is a lot more
17-7.
comfortable than I thought it would be for Fukushima and Matsumoto, so far at least.
I think the change of ends might change that dynamic slightly. They won't be able to get through and attack quite as easily from the rear court on the far side. Good attempt.
18-7.
Yeah, crouch defense and into space. It's a big hit.
19-7.
Attacking practice for the most part for the Japanese so far in game one.
Yeah, well, it's intriguing to see if you're right when we get the second game underway, whether Koreans can make it more competitive, because at the moment they've been rather steamrollered. Another lovely shot. It brings up 13 game points for the Japanese.
7.
Yeonwoo just stood and watched. Didn't move her feet there. Didn't move her feet at all to go for the next one. Japanese at a canter here. Oh, Matsumoto too far wide.
Service over. 8-20.
Well spotted, good shot. Can understand a little bit of complacency with the scoreline as it is.
Out. 10-20.
Just delaying the inevitable, you would think. So that flew wide.
Yeah, that opening game almost deserved to be single figures, didn't it? That's a big hit.
Won't be a problem though, because 21-10 is confirmed in the opening game. Fukushima and Matsumoto dominant.
Fukushima,
however,
and Mayu
will the change of
Matsumoto,
ends
21,
change the
10.
complexion of the match? We'll find out.
とピッチャーの注意して自分たちのリズムを崩れてどっちか必ず自分で取るように。
何ラウンド前やった時の前勝負して触って落としていくとかハーフが認識
첫 번째 볼 강하게 친단 말이야. 그때 레시바를 해줘야 돼. 첫 번째 레시바가. 어?
네. 오늘 수비 천천히 지금 막 수비 천천히 네, 좀 알겠지? 무조건
저도 좋으니까
줘.
저도 좋으니까
Code 1,
레시바 패턴
20 seconds.
공격 패턴도
Code 1,
다운하고
20 seconds.
저 강강강으로 공격만 하면 안 돼. 절대 안 돼.
나 그렇게 하다가 또 너네가 하고 싶으면 해보고 이쪽에 좀 잘 나간다 연우야.
Second game, love all, play. One, love.
Chance for Jeong and E to be a little more aggressive, attacking minded. In this second game they ought to at least have more opportunity. Lovely touch from Fukushima.
2, love.
Save from Yuki.
Out. 3, love.
Oh, Matsumoto firing shots.
4, love.
Got to change the angle there.
Service over. 1, 4.
Straight line defence from Matsumoto. Couldn't get it past the oncoming player. It's unlucky because
Over. 5,
Fukushima would have been
1.
struggling there. Had this cross the net.
Six, 1.
Unable so far, the Koreans, to really get on top in attack. It's been good stuff from the Japanese pair since the interval.
Yes, and pretty much error-free both games so far. been the recipients of a few
7-1.
gifts from their opponents. Just haven't reached the heights so far, have they, Jungani, that we saw last week in Malaysia?
No, both of these pairs losing semi-finalists.
Service over. 2-7.
Slight lack of conviction there from Matsumoto, I think. Bit unsure. That's more like it.
3-7.
Full stretch Matsumoto. Back line would have been a safer option. A little bit more comfortable in the defence from this side because the Japanese pair don't have that drift behind them anymore.
Well, she had to do a lot of running from the back of the court, Fukushima, in the early part of that exchange, but then comes up with a lovely winner. They were actually defensively resilient early in the point too, under pressure, the Japanese pair.
Yeah, lovely touch to finish. Over 50 shots, longest one we've seen today.
Yeah, they improvise really well, the Japanese, don't they?
9-4.
Really successful with that drop shot, Fukushima. Here we go. Nice disguise, easy finish in the end for a partner. Good rally from the Japanese.
Well, it's another error. They can ill afford those kind of mistakes. And a big lead for the number 5 seeds. 11-4 at the break.
必ずここだけじゃなくてね、フォアも同じ、あ、こっち止めて、もう相手前詰めすぎるから、はい、結構、フォアの方が結構できる。連続攻撃も本当に良かったら全然ノンミスでね、継続する。相手はどういう状態関係なく、とりあえず自分が仕事の仕事がある。
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Let's back with two.
クロスバーでフォア。
11-4, play.
Finds space so easily there.
12-4.
I liked the increased effort to challenge from the serve and return. And that's important. Jeong and E. Yep. Putting a little bit more emphasis. First couple of shots. Oh, I ain't coming back anytime soon.
I think they've got some kind of a late luncheon appointment here. This is really impressive from Fukushima and Matsumoto.
Trying to get the initiative in the forecourt. Japanese absorb the pressure nicely. Got to use that chance. The Koreans have got to start trying to hit through from the back when they get the chance. Japanese made it look so easy in game 1 from this side of the court.
So predatory at the net there, Matsumoto.
She knows exactly where Fukushima's going to hit that shot from the rear. And therefore what to look for.
Just about hit the line.
So it's over. 5.
She'd missed it for a minute.
So it's over. 15-5. Service over.
Channeling the attack onto Fukushima.
15.
She was really suffocated.
Service over. 16-6.
Really sensing an opportunity there. Look how sharp Fukushima is to step in here.
Too much angle.
Service over, 7-16. Service over, 17-7.
I think that was inside both sideline and back line. This judgment by the Koreans.
It's been a very comfortable day at the office so far for the Japanese, hasn't it? After last week's heroics, we all thought, even they thought, they'd be under more pressure here.
Well, that was on the line.
Service over, 8-17.
Good touch, off balance. Trying to work out why the Koreans aren't trying to inject more pace from this side of the court. It's clear how easy it was for the Japanese to win rallies from this side.
Got to be the longest rally of the match, this one.
Yeah, I think we were at a little over 50, 53, 54. It's looking like 75 or so already, I'd say. Maybe up to 100 now. A gift for Matsumoto.
9-17.
She didn't want it.
Yeah, strangely subdued point that from Japanese perspective. Well, both pairs actually. And when the chance came, as you say, couldn't take it. Should still have plenty in hand, however.
Jeong.
There we go, 100 plus.
Play.
Normal service quickly resumed.
Service over.
Yeah, the Koreans in defence don't seem to have the same ability to withstand that pressure. Have to find more high quality shots in defence if you're going to play like that.
Service over. 10-18. Eleven, 18. Service over.
Can't beat going route one at times.
11.
Hit it hard and hit it down the middle. Eventually, you'll get through.
That's clipped the line, and here are match points.
20.
9 of them
Match
for
point,
Fukushima and Matsumoto.
11.
Yeah, it's a wonderful shot from Matsumoto. Almost casual, that forehand, turning that block cross.
That'll do it, and it was very straightforward. Inside 3/4 of an hour, the number 5 seeds are through in 2 one-sided games. Just never really got a blow in anger, Jeong and Lee, at any stage. And so we'll see them in tomorrow's semi-finals. They might take some
Match
stopping
won by
on this
Yuki
kind of form.
Fukushima and Mayu.
Yeah, perfect day for them.
Matsumoto,
Exactly what they would have wanted.
21-10, 21-11.
Got a chance to work on their attack, work on their defence. Everything seemed to go right.
So they breezed through in straight games. The number 5 seeds, 21-10, 21-11, 43 minutes was all it took. Up next, we switch it to the mixed and a chance to analyse the form of the number 2 seeds, Jeong and Wei, up against the Japanese pair, Shimigami and Habara. That's in a couple of minutes. Don't go away.